Thank you. I won't say that I don't deserve this.
Every cent and more. I don't know what I'd do without you. What about me?
Is there anything else we can do for you?
You're such a good girl. So clever, so nice.
So efficient and so pretty. What are you? Blind or something? Let me in! Let me in! I've got to see the doctor!
How many times have I told you if you're centered within yourself, nothing will disturb your inner harmony?
But Max!
You heard the doctor.
She's not the doctor!
Bye-bye. You see your ashes that way.
Kick me out in the cold, hey? Just you wait. Okay, fellas, I got it.
Good. Use the fresh tomatoes, please.
Divine. Mine? Oh, yes. That's very good.
Alan, where are my eggs?
You are true love's dream.
Okay, whatever turns you on, but everyone's screaming for their eggs here.
True love's dream.
Scream!
No, it's not right.
You're telling me. I need some more toast, some more coffee, 3 more eggs, thanks.
And you sew a fine seam.
I know I'm going to regret this, but what are you doing?
Writing a poem. Want to hear it?
I knew I'd regret it.
Your name is Sally, and you're right up my alley. I think you are divine, and I hope you'll be mine. You are true love's dream. Haven't quite finished it.
And I'll end up on my beam.
I've got it. And I want you on my team. What do you think?
What can I say? Very poetic.
What are you up to, Pen?
Why do I have to be up to anything, and why are you so suspicious?
Remember me? I'm your friend. I'm on your side.
I need to see Charlie.
Penny.
Just for a couple of minutes, just to explain about Disneyland.
You can't.
I can't live for 8 weeks with my daughter hating me.
She doesn't hate you.
She's only 5. She doesn't understand when people are trying to manipulate her. She's got to hear my side.
But what about the restraining order? You realise if you violate the restraining order, it's going to go against you in the custody hearing.
I realise I need to see my daughter.
And that's why you're painting your nails.
If you really were on my side, you'd back me up instead of criticising me all the time.
Let's see your inner harmony cope with that lot. He's such a zonked out hippie, you probably go to work with no shoes. I know.
Are you girls up yet?
We'll be out in a sec.
Well, you better tell Bonnie to shake a leg. She doesn't want to be late for her first full day on the job.
Okay. No. She doesn't want to be late now, does she?
That's good.
There should be a law against it.
What?
Anyone over 30 being allowed to fall in love. I mean, look at him, it's disgusting.
You were all for it yesterday.
Well, only because I'd hoped after he proposed he'd go back to normal.
What's normal?
I need some help. He's written another verse, I can tell.
Hey, JJ. Oh, hey, guys.
Morning, mate.
What's for Ricky?
Oh, usual.
Thought you'd be sick of Patrick's breakfast by now.
Oh, you know how it is.
Maybe match time cook.
Oh, it's not that, guys. I just don't like eating breakfast by myself.
A bit lonely by yourself, isn't it, mate?
No, it's not so much lonely. It's just that, well, when I turn the TV off, I can hear myself breathe, that's all.
Lateral thinking, that's what you guys need. You can move in with him. Simple.
You'd be very welcome, mate.
I don't know if it's such a good idea, you know, working together. I don't think so.
All right. Too much security, yeah.
Yeah, too much security. I got a better idea, you know. Your girlfriend's back in town. Why doesn't she move in with you?
Couldn't do that, mate.
Why not?
She's not that sort of girl, Sam. She's a nice girl.
I'm sure we had some. Practically a new jar.
It's very, very funny, but I thought we had some honey.
Ha, 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 ha. Most amusing, George Sullivan.
Well, don't look at me. I don't even like honey.
Me either. Can't stand the stuff.
You look very nice. Going job hunting.
Yeah, something like that.
Speaking of jobs, where's Bonnie? She's going to be late if she doesn't hurry up.
Bonnie!
Don't go in there. She doesn't feel very well.
Well, I'd better check up on her.
No, don't wake her. Poor thing, she's sleeping. She really needed to.
To sleep.
Yeah, she had this horrible night full of weird dreams. Hardly slept a wink. And then when she woke up, she had a headache, her eyes were puffy.
Sounds like a virus. She needs some aspirin.
Aspirin. Exactly what I gave her. She was so worried about her first day on the job. I mean, well, what could I do? Not a bad kid once you get to know her.
And you offered to take her place.
George, it was the least I could do.
That was very kind of you.
That's the sort of girl I am.
I don't know why I let you two talk into this.
Because secretly you love jogging.
I hate it. Look at me, I'm a complete mess.
You're a complete mess. I'm about to marry a man I've known for 2 minutes, and you're a complete mess.
You love him, don't you?
Oh, that's not the point. We're going to have a wedding night, and... Oh, I suppose I'm just scared that Ernie isn't going to accept it as well as he thinks he is. I've had a mastectomy. Ernie does know that...
It'll be fine.
Oh, yes, I know. I'm just nervous,
Oh, well, he's right. If he loves you enough, it'll be fine.
Here.
Early patients?
Shouldn't be.
Maybe the handsome Reverend?
Or Jack Brown.
Oh, yeah.
No, both wrong. Miss Sally McKinnon.
Ooh, from, guess who?
Show me. Oh, look, he's written me a poem.
Ernie has.
Your name is Sally, and you're right up my alley.
Ain't love grand?
Let's see you take my job now, Miss Inner Harmony.
Sorry. But maybe I should check up on her. If she's got puffy eyes...
They're not puffy anymore. She's sleeping really deeply. She didn't even drink a tea. Sometimes sleep is all you can do. It's the best medicine. No fuss, no bother, just sleep.
I don't suppose it can do her any harm. But if she's got a temperature...
No temperature. I checked. She hasn't got swollen glands, nothing like that at all.
Huh. You haven't forgotten much from working in a doctor's surgery, have you?
No. Only to be there on time. Come on, or I'll be late.
Well, if you're sure.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Not a problem.
What you doing, Dad?
Tuning my bike. You want to ride?
Yes, please.
and we're burning down the hallway about 1,000,000 miles an hour. Uh-oh, big corner coming up. And we're into this right away.
What, look at me, Mum, I'm riding a motorbike.
So I see.
Taking a bit of a risk, aren't you, Pen?
Got a hug for your mum? You still mad at me because I won't let you go to Disneyland?
I still want to go.
If Di saw you here, you'd be on your skates. You know that, don't you?
She here?
Lucky for you, she's been called away to a very important meeting on a yacht.
Di's gone sailing with her friends.
All day?
Probably. What you got in mind, Pen?
I need to spend some time with Charlie, just a couple of hours. Bring her back, I promise.
What about all this heavy legal stuff?
Di need never know.
Unless I tell her.
Why would you do that?
You smell good.
Do I?
Real good. How about sticking around here for a bit?
I need to spend some time with Charlie alone.
Still got beautiful eyes, Pen. Beautiful.
But you're not due till tomorrow. Oh, that's all right, Mrs. Simmons. Bye. Medical Centre. This is Dr. Fielding herself. Well, I really can't diagnose over the phone. Oh, well, that's how you feel. I don't believe this. Medical Centre. Yes, Mrs. Simmons. 10:45. Just hang on a minute. Where's Bonnie? I'm going mad here.
She won't be in. She's sick.
Oh,
But I'll
no.
take her place.
Fantastic. You can sort out Mrs. Simmons.
Still can't make up my mind. Hello, Mrs. Simmons. Yes, it's Nikki. I'm back. I'm sorry, but 10:30 is the only time I can possibly fit you in. Yeah, it's the only appointment we've got left. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
Why do I get the feeling that
Because you have a suspicious mind, Eleanor.
Bonnie really is sick?
More exhausted than sick. She just needed to sleep.
Instead of coming to work on the first day of a new job, which just happens to be your old job.
Okay, I confess. What actually happened was I drugged her so she slept in, sabotaged her clothes, bound and gagged her while she was asleep and left her tied to the bed. Satisfied?
Nikki. Hasn't been the same around here without you. Welcome back.
Hey. Hello, Medical Centre, can I help you?
Help! Oh, help! I'm gonna kill you, Nikki. With a chainsaw. No, with an axe. Something little object. But all three at once. You go seriously dead.
When a boy like me meets a girl like you, to fall in love is the thing to do. Our love is true as the stars above.
Danny!
Yes, my darling.
Kenneth, you're frightening up the customers.
Nonsense. All the world loves a lover.
Yeah?
How about a little touch of love makes the world go round?
Not in this part of the world.
Our love is true as the stars above. Our love is true as the stars above.
How about love me tender?
Something more modern. I love how your heart beats whenever I kiss you.
How's this?
Okay.
Oh, just okay, huh? Not like the rides at Disneyland.
No.
I think we should have a talk about Disneyland.
A serious talk?
Mm-hmm. Serious talk. I really want you to go, and I know how much you want to go.
So where can I go?
When I was a little girl, I used to really want to go to Disneyland. I used to dream about it. Imagine what all the rides were like. Imagine going into Fantasyland and Frontierland.
And Tomorrowland.
And I never got to go. And when you were born, my dream changed. I thought how nice it would be for us to go to Disneyland. We could see everything together, go on all the rides together.
I would like to go with you too, Mum.
Charlie. How about an ice cream?
Yes, please.
Okie dokie. Come on.
Harry? So tell me what you got. You've had enough time?
Well, you know me, pal, thorough.
Yeah, but slow.
Well, the lady in question entered Cambodia or Kampuchea, whatever it was calling itself at the time, as a freelance journalist on a press pass.
Yeah, I know all that.
6 months later, she stopped making contributions to any known journals or newspapers.
6 months.
3 years later, she turns up in New York taking happy snaps of fashion models.
And those 2.5 years?
Nothing known, as they say.
You tried Uncle Sam?
Uncle Sam's got nothing. The old firm thought they had something, but turned out to be somebody else. I've done the rounds. You know me.
Yeah, I know.
Thorough.
She says that she got involved with some people in a small village interpreting.
Maybe she did.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe she also got involved with a renegade freedom fighter who just happened to be working for the Khmer Rouge.
You're starting to see Conrad Vargas in your dreams,
Yeah, but it's
mate.
possible, isn't it?
So they were both in Cambodia at the same time. It's the only link you've got.
Nah, think about it. Conrad's got a contract out on me. So this broad turns up who just happened to spend time in Cambodia. She gets friendly real quick. Then I find a stash of photos in her house, all of me.
You've been on the street too long, mate. Do you ever stop to think she might just fancy you? Not you. If she is the hitman, what a way to go, eh?
Look, I'm glad you think it's funny. It's my life that's on the line. You're supposed to be protecting me. So how about a bit of action?
Well, like what?
Use your brains. Khmer Rouge must have some sort of record of their supporters, especially when it looks like this. Now, why don't you do something? And do it quick.
What happened to cool, fearless Jack Brown?
Damn! I don't believe this. I'm gonna be like this all day. Oh, it's an hallucination. It's not.
Don't move.
If you gotta move down that way. Stop! It worked.
Then what do you do?
I have my bath, and guess what?
What?
I can flush as much water as I like.
Ken?
I got my very own bathroom.
That's nice.
Di says it doesn't matter. Rosa will clean it up.
Rosa does it all, does she?
Yep.
Do you like Di?
Yep. Seems cool.
Huh?
She buys me lots of presents and she lets me watch as much TV as I like.
So that's why you like her, because she buys you presents and she lets you do whatever you want to do. She might be cool, but she's not your real mother. There's more to being a mother than just spoiling you. I'm your real mother, Charlie, and don't you forget it.
If you're my real mother, how come I'm not living with you?
Come on, come on. Yes, yes, I'm still here. I've been waiting on the street. No, I'm not waiting on the street now because I'm here talking to you. Because the taxi I ordered an hour ago didn't turn up. No, I will not. I just want a taxi. Is that too much to ask?
Don't do it.
I know it's an old-fashioned concept, but the usual procedure is for you to knock on the outside of the door, then I answer it and decide whether or not to let you in.
That's so.
Well, apart from polluting my atmosphere, do you have a reason for being here?
Yeah, it's my day to fix phones. Look, forget it, will you? There you go.
You still think I'm going to kill you?
Dunno, are you?
You won't know till it's too late.
Is that so?
Given your level of paranoia, I'm surprised you keep coming around. Or is it just my magnetic personality?
No offense, lady, but I can only trust you as far as I can see you.
Oh, is that so? It's never occurred to you, for instance, that I might find you interesting?
No, not at all. You got a drink in here or what?
No.
No.
It's dangerous to drink and drive.
Who's driving?
You are, of course. I need to buy myself some transport. And you're going to help me.
Well, just like that?
Yep, just like that. Hi.
No way. You said we were coming out looking for wheels.
What's the matter? Don't you want to look sensational?
I look like I look. Anyway, I don't want to go wearing no punsy clothes.
No, I don't know. Better change than that thing.
What's wrong with this thing?
Nothing a bit of surgical removal wouldn't help.
What do you reckon, Bob? The Navy or the natural?
What about
That's it.
What?
the Navy?
Oh, that's my new car.
That is Sheridan Sturgis's old car.
Who's Sheridan? Will he sell?
He's a she. She doesn't own it anymore. He does.
Well, Jack, make the man an offer he can't refuse.
I know this will sound kind of old-fashioned, but isn't it a normal procedure to go to a car yard where they actually sell the things?
But I want this car. I want it now.
Nice wheels, mate.
Thank you.
How much?
What?
How much do you want for it?
You couldn't afford it.
It's a code. I keep telling you.
No? I said how much?
Cash?
Yeah, you heard about the cash economy? Well, this is it. You just tell me when to stop peeling them off, right?
It's like I got myself a new car.
I gotta say it. Money's the root of all evil.
Money buys cars. Isn't she a beauty?
I'll see you later.
See ya.
I think you're about to say stop.
Yeah, sure. Stop, by all means. Stop. I think these belong to you.
Good on you.
Must have taken it out for a run. I'll stay with you till he gets back.
Whoa.
Okay, want to play a game of hide and seek? Not now, sweetie. I'm really glad we had today together.
Me too.
Love you, Charlie.
I love you too, Mum. I'm crying.
I'm not crying. My eyes are.
Can you tell them to stop?
Mm-hmm. There. They've stopped. You know how I told you about the court and how they're going to decide where you can live? Well, I want you to remember that I love you more than anyone else.
Okay.
I know it's fun living with Di and Daddy and the fact that they have so much money and they give you things and there's all this stuff.
And they never tell me off?
No. But it's far more important to have someone who loves you enough to tell you off occasionally. Charlie, do you understand anything I'm saying? When the judge asks you who you want to live with, I want you to choose me.
Why can't we all live together?
Because Daddy can't have two wives. When they ask you if you want to live with Daddy or Di or me, I want you to choose me.
I know what I'll say. I want Di to go away and just you and me and Daddy again.
What's wrong? Me.
You were going to work. You were going to see Ernie. What happened?
Look, poems and roses are one thing. I've come to terms with this, but what happens when...
Everyone reacts differently to this sort of thing. And everyone eventually learns to deal with it.
How can you be so sure?
Ernie loves you. He knows what to expect, and he'll deal with it. Even though he's probably as nervous about this as you are.
Oh, he couldn't be. But, Ellie, what happens when...
Look, Sally, stop. I'm the wrong person to be discussing this with. I know I'm your doctor and your friend, but I'm not the man you're going to marry. Explain to him how you feel.
Well, I'm just going to duck home for a little while.
Why?
Because I'm worried about Bonnie.
Oh, there's no need. I just spoke to her a minute ago.
Oh, good. Well, then I shall make her some lunch. She'll be hungry.
No need. What? I said I would. You stay here and mind the fort. Nikki.
What? Thanks.
I know that you guys get bad press, but you're a living creature, right? You've got just as much right to be here as anybody else. I know that those little cuddly koala bears get a lot of attention, but you're not that cuddly. That's just a point of view, of course. It's a sort of image thing. I mean, who could be more cuddlier than someone with 8 arms? That's what's known as a rhetorical question, not that you have to try it. I mean, seriously, Spider, we should work on your image. Your name to start with. You see, Spider sort of gives the wrong impression. Don't take it the wrong way. It's just kind of a little bit creepy. I know. What about Ashley? Yeah, Ashley the friendly spider. Hi, Ashley. I'm Bonnie. Pleased to meet you. Like to shake your hand, but maybe another day. A little tied up at the moment.
First sign of madness, talking to yourself.
Nikki Spencer, untie me at once or else.
Or else what?
I don't believe it. I found a chink in your armor. You're afraid of speed.
I'm afraid of death, whichever way it comes.
Relax. Trust me.
Why should I?
I'm not about to kill both of us, am I?
Aren't you?
Okay. You want to drive?
No way.
Is there some sort of rule that I'm missing here? Working class boys aren't allowed to drive red convertibles.
Hey, this ain't my car.
No. But they're your clothes.
What is this, Bag Jack Brown Day?
You know, you're a very attractive man.
Yeah?
Yeah. Underneath the op-shop clothes and the stubble.
Sure know how to make a man feel good, don't you?
With a different wardrobe, you'd look stunning.
Who says I want to look stunning?
Come on.
Hey, come on, slow down.
Conditions? What conditions?
These conditions. I've written up a contract.
Oh, you're seriously psychotic.
Okay, I can always go again.
No, don't do that.
If you obey them, I will untie you.
Okay, read the stupid thing.
Good. Number 1, this was, is, and always will be Nikki's room. Number 2, you resign from the surgery. Number 3, hands off Max.
Max? Get real?
Do you want me to read this or not?
Please, don't let me stop you.
Number 4, I always get to use the bathroom first. Number 5, no more incense or stupid meditating or hippie music. Number 6, no more sucking up to George or Martha.
Is that it?
No. Number 7, you must move out immediately.
Well,
if I'm going to move out immediately, what's the point of the other 6 ridiculous conditions?
You think you are so smart, but you're the one who's tied up, not me.
Okay, if I sign it, will you untie me?
You got it.
Well, then I'll do it.
Good.
These.
Burn them.
But what about if the gentleman who's trying to close on doesn't want to buy them?
It's not an option.
Burn them and you're dead.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
Listen, we need a tie.
Oh, we do we?
Yeah.
Do not.
What's happening?
I'm dragging Jack out of some outdated Hollywood gangster movie into the 1990s. Listen, what do you think of that one?
Yeah, it's nice, but...
But what?
But I couldn't see Jack Brown wearing it.
Oh, rubbish. Look, it's pure silk. Of course he'll wear it.
You know, Sam's right. You're wrong.
Can't win them all. Oh, you're looking good, Jack.
Well, Jack, you look like a person. A new person.
What's wrong with the old one, Sam?
You are so stubborn. Will you look at that?
Yeah,
Yeah, well. Would you say stunning?
Yeah, I'd say it's a nice change.
I'd say stunning. We'll take them. Pay the man, Jack.
Again?
I'm a monster! Daddy, it's a mummy monster.
Game's over, Charlie.
But Daddy.
Come on, go inside and get ready.
But we're playing.
Quickly, do as you're told.
Mummy, I love you, Mum.
Love you too, sweetie.
You have a nice day?
Yeah, thanks. It meant a lot.
I rang before. Just taking Charlie over to Father's for dinner. I'm not invited.
So?
Thought I might come round. Say hello. If that's okay.
Bonnie, tape, sign, autograph, which could be worth millions in years to come.
Dream on, pea-brain.
Oh, now what?
Now, you can start packing. This poster can go for a start.
Nikki, how do you feel about spiders?
It's a spider!
Very observant.
Bonnie, you've got to kill it!
Certainly not. Ashley's my good friend.
Get it away from me.
You see, Ashley and I have become quite good friends, and he does whatever I say.
Get him away.
Well, I think it's time to renegotiate the contract. What do you think, huh?
No.
An amendment? Like I get to keep my job and Max can make up his own mind and I can play whatever music I like. I get to use the bathroom first, and last of all, I get to stay here. So we're basically talking about a rewrite.
No way!
Sick of Ashley!
Stay where you are, Ashley!
Sorry, Ashley does whatever I say. Go for the jugular, Ashley! Kill! Kill!
Kill, huh?
You too.
Clean that up. It's on my side of the room.
Oh, no. Not unless you clean up my side, I'll clean up your side.
All right, but that spider thing's all yours.
Ashley! Value! Ashley!
Mice?
No, thanks. Almost civilized.
Almost. You spend a fortune on my money and all I get is almost.
Come here.
Why?
I don't ask twice.
The man's a fool.
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Okay? I'm here. Now what?
It's about the stubble.
Now what about it?
Come with me. Lather up. I'm about to give you the shave of your life.
You know, I learned to shave myself a few years ago.
And how come you don't do a better job? Besides, I've got delicate skin. Stubble gives me a rash. You're hurting me.
Drop it. I said, drop it.
Well,
What are you doing here?
did you see her? Charlie?
Yes, yes, I did.
No problems?
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Great. Because I was thinking about what you said this morning.
You're right. I'm sorry. I was a bit insensitive.
No, I think I was being a bit insensitive.
Are you planning on staying in tonight?
What? Well, yeah, is that a problem?
Why don't you ever go out?
I don't understand, Pen.
You're such a homebody. Anyone would think you were middle-aged. Next, you'll need a pipe, slippers, comfortable chair.
If you want me to go out, Penny, you only have to ask. There's no need to attack me.
Yeah, well, I'd like to be by myself tonight.
Yeah. I'll be back later. Much later.
Stop singing.
Where is she? She's avoiding me. She's changed her mind. It was all a dream.
And
I knew it was too good to be true.
I think I preferred the singing.
Maybe it was a poem. She didn't like the poem.
She loved the poem.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for the flowers.
My pleasure.
They're gorgeous.
Like you.
Ernie,
I'd like to send you roses every day.
look, I've been a bundle of nerves. I'm sorry I didn't get in to see you earlier.
Something wrong?
No. Yes.
I love you, so I understand.
What?
You've had second thoughts.
And I thought my self-esteem was low.
What then?
Well, it's... Ellie says I should discuss my worries with you.
Worries?
About... you know.
Oh.
Yes, oh.
Look, if it's worrying you, and it seems that it is, well, maybe we should just get it over and done with.
Sorry.
Well, it'd take some of the pressure of the situation off if we just...
Now?
We could just duck upstairs and you could show...
Oh, I see. You want to check out the merchandise before you commit.
Sally.
And if it doesn't suit you, you can quietly call the whole thing off.
I didn't say that.
Thanks for nothing, Ernie. I'll save you the trouble.
But... Hi.
Come in.
It's the only razor I own. It's an antique, worth a fortune.
Great. I'd hate to think an old cheap razor was going to be cutting my throat.
Why would I cut your throat?
You tell me.
Too messy. Gun shop would be much neater.
Is that so?
Definitely.
You'd have to be quick.
Uh-uh. You'd be asleep. In my bed.
Hey. Did I do that?
You're a brute.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here, Jack?
Just here to try to find out who you are.
Don't you know?
Not enough. But I'm willing to listen.
What do you want to know?
Anything you want to tell me about Cambodia? Especially a renegade freedom fighter named Vargas. Conrad Vargas.
Who?
You heard me.
I prefer to tell you about how I feel when you touch me.
You're good, Laura, but not that good. I'll see myself out.
So how come you don't get invited to your father-in-law's?
Guess he doesn't like me.
What's he like?
Who cares?
Bronco, please.
What's wrong? Mr. Magoo's gone out, hasn't he?
Yeah, but it's his home too.
So?
So it wouldn't be right, that's all.
You're not sleeping with this bozo, are you?
Of course course not. We're just flatmates.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Then he must have rocks in his head. If I shared a place with you, I wouldn't be able to keep my hands off you.
I noticed.
What's wrong? You complaining?
Bronco, please.
I'm still crazy about you, Pen. Thought if I got married again, I could forget you, but it's not that easy.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
It's a great idea. What? What's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing.
Too late, Jack Brown. You had your chance.
Hi, you've called Laura Fielding. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Are you there? Pick up the phone. Okay, here's the message. The subject's been asking questions, Cambodian questions. Conrad reckons he's getting too close. Your wait's over. He's got to be stopped. Now. You've got 24 hours. Do it.
You up, Pen?
In here.
Oh, sorry, you're going to bed.
Uh,
If you still need some time to yourself, I can go straight to bed too if you like.
Jamie,
Look, I'm really tired. Been walking for hours.
you have?
What's happened to us, Pen? And we used to be able to talk about things that bothered us.
I'm really sorry. I didn't mean the things I said this morning.
Look, you're under a lot of pressure. I understand. I really do.
Don't deserve you. I'm really tired. I'm gonna go straight to bed too.
No problem.
G'day. How's it going?
Oh, how could she do it? And believe it or not, it's catching, because when a soldier's wife goes AWOL with another private, the cuckold goes crazy. At the MASH. Next.